I am done trying to leave her.
Yashayah, tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah, you are trying to leave her.
The mark, trying to leave her.
The mark, trying to leave her.
Father Ahayah, tribe of Judah. Father Ahayah, tribe of Levi. Dawood, tribe of Benjamin. Yashayah, tribe of Benjamin.
Emilio, tribe of Zebulun.
This is the Gathering of Christ Church. Today, the so-called December 31st, 2017. Now, this message is for all of you who think that this is the end of the year. That all of you here are trying to celebrate something that is actually false and vain. And this is the title of the lesson, Vain Tradition. Now, we're going to go to Matthew 24, verse 5. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Now, we're going to hear we're going to talk about specifically about the Americas and the invasion of the Christian church, or so-called the Catholic Church. We're talking about 1492. And this is specifically talking about the Hispanics and the blacks, which were conquered by the so-called Europeans. Now, we're going to speak truth. This is not about a race or anything like that. But since they were the ones who brought false religion, we're going to have to expose them. So, these false Christians actually came with a new religion, new traditions that were based on the old world of Satan worship. Now, jump to Daniel 7 and 25. This is going to expose the fact that the Catholic Church was the one behind changing times and laws. Read.
Daniel 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
Now, back in those days, there was a war between the Christian Church and everything and the so-called Jews back in ancient Europe and all these areas. Now, the Catholic Church at this time was trying to proclaim again the power of Rome and their traditions and their false religions. So here is that empire was trying to put their traditions as we see it today: Christmas, birthdays, and so on and so forth. Now, go to Mark 7 and 9. A lot of you Hispanics and blacks think that you're supposed to be worshiping in these days. You are supposed to be the examples for the other nations. But no, you're worshiping on these false celebrations, these false times that Satan has given you as an oppression. Read Mark 7 and 9.
Mark chapter 7, verse 9. And he said unto them, full well, ye reject the commandments of Ahayah, that ye may keep your own tradition.
So this is the problem now, that the Bible is coming out with the truth and with the law, and everybody's ignoring it. Everybody is wiping their behinds with this Bible and saying it's not true. This is not the true word of the Most High. A lot of you guys going to religion and thinking, oh, this is a feel-good religion, but this is not about that. This is about truth, about the light, the true light of Christ. And you're not going to find this in any church in this earth. If you're going to church or wasting your time, you got to read the Bible. That's why you got the Bible right there in your lap. Not anywhere else. Anyone can read the Bible and realize that they have to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, go to Amos 5 and 21. And that's why a lot of you feel confused. And we have oppression in our neighborhoods, especially blacks and Hispanics. And we don't know what the hell is going on. It's in Latin America, third world countries, war, left and right. We don't know what the hell is going on. We come to this country thinking we have freedom, and it's a big lie. Read.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Now, the Most High is speaking to you, blacks and Hispanics. You guys need to wake up and remember that you guys are the children of Israel. The true Jews and the true Hebrews that the Bible speaks of. You have to come back to the law. The Most High hates these days, hates Christmas, birthdays, and anything that you worship on these days, Thanksgiving, all of that is evil. Now, go to Amos, verse 23, same chapter.
Amos chapter 5, verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Now, yeah, you guys are now hitting it with the salsa and the merengue, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be dancing your night away, drinking and having a good time. Putting that rap all the way, that rock and roll, right? But guess what? The Most High is going to hate that. He's going to hate those days. And where is the example you're setting up for the other nations? Now, it's not even close. We're not even the shadow of what we used to be before. Now, go to Amos 26.
Amos chapter 5, verse 26. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Chiam, your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves.
Now, all these holidays have a linkage to pagan celebrations. Any witch today will tell you that. Any witch today will say to a Christian in their faces, "You're worshiping Satan." They're actually right. And no Christian is standing up for the truth because they're ignoring the Bible. They're supposed to be teaching the Bible, but no way. That's too hard for a Christian to do. And the whole world is lost, and nobody's speaking the truth because they're afraid. Now, go to Amos 24, same chapter.
Verse 24. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream.
Now, you think that you're having a good time now, nothing is happening to you, you're not sacrificing children to Satan, it's all good and dandy, right? That's what you're thinking. But guess what? The judgment is coming. This city, this whole country is going to burn with fire, and every other region in the world. And you guys are laughing it up, kicking hard, thinking everything is all right. Nothing is wrong with Christmas or New Year's, right? But the Most High says, run judgment and righteousness, meaning run the law in the world. Now, go to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils.
You cannot think and deceive yourself thinking that everything is good. The Bible is telling you what it is. Either you serve the Most High with His law, or you're going to fall with this world and Satan. Now, 2 and 11. So a lot of you guys think this is because they're giving you the Christmas, the candy lifestyle of Christmas, the Santa Claus. Now they got a gay Santa Claus. Now they got all these things going on, and everybody thinks it's good. Oh, no, that's all right, man. I'm eating candy. That's okay, man. I don't get drunk. Yeah. Go to Hosea 2:11.
Hosea chapter 2, verse 11. I will always cause all her mirth to cease, for her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts.
So all of you guys that think that this world is going to last forever and everything that you're worshiping is going to be here forever and nothing is going to happen, the sword is going to come to you. The plagues and the destruction. And it's going to come here right in this country. Yeah, you got Trump over there messing it up in Israel, right? About to start war with Iran. That's the last war for this country. And everything's going to go right to hell. Now, what you gotta do, and this is especially speaking about the blacks and the Hispanics, what you guys gotta do now to change your ways and to get away from this coming destruction, go to Deuteronomy 4, verse 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Most Ahayah, your power, which I commanded you.
So here he's saying, because a lot of you guys make excuses saying, oh, it's not in the Bible, we're celebrating the birth of Christ, who cares, it's for the kids. But the Most High is telling you, do not add any feast into my law. Do not add anything in the law or take away anything. The feast days, that if you want to celebrate the right feast days are here in the Bible, and that's what you're going to be doing to worship the Most High. There's no other way behind that, besides that. If you're doing it, you're worshiping Christmas, you're doing New Year's, every other feast, you're worshiping Satan. Wake up.
Amen.
Go to Deuteronomy 28:9. Now, again, any Satanist will tell you this. Any witch will tell you this. And Satanist, yeah, you guys go against the Christians, and you guys are absolutely right. Because the Christians, they don't know the Bible. They don't know anything. They're ignorant, most of them. So they're afraid to speak, and that's why you guys are winning in this one. Go ahead. Go to Deuteronomy 28:9.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 9. The Most High shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Most High, Ahayah thy power, and walk in all his ways.
So now the black and the Hispanic solution to the problems is keeping the commandments and become holy as the scriptures say, and to be the example to the other nations. That's all you're gonna be doing, instead of running to this country for work. Working, trying to be illegal immigrants, and now you're getting persecuted. Now the Cubans can come here. They're persecuting their own country, same as everyone else. From this coming to oppression, you gotta keep the law. Now, on closing, King David, a king from Israel, said something wise, and this is in Psalms 119, verse 115.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 115. Depart from me, ye evildoers, for I will keep the commandments of my power. Ahayah.
So, in closing, this is what King David advises everyone. You guys wanna separate yourselves? Keep evil, keep Satan away from you. Keep the commandments of the Most High. Shalom.